Our story is about two fairly similar incidents. The one is infamous, and the other one slightly less known. The one that is infamous for all the wrong reasons. And the two events happened in two very different jurisdictions. The one was in the Platinum Belt of South Africa, near a mine called Marikana. And there was quite a bit of unrest amongst the miners, and the police confronted them on this particular day. Things got out of hand and 30 people were massacred. We operate in the DRC, in a place called North Kivu. North Kivu, little like the Garden of Eden. It's beautiful beyond belief, and it's abundant in absolutely any measure you want to take. And it's had a bit of a tricky recent past. So North Kivu is well known for armed militia, renegade army, terrible policing, and the like. Women's Day 2015. We occupy a hill in the middle of the Walikali forests. The site that we mine was the site of one of the bigger artisanal rushes in the DRC. 16,000 people got there. Tin was running at $25,000, $30,000 a ton. It is said there were more satellite phones around Busia than there were anywhere else on the planet. So Women's Day 2015, the cooperatives decide it's time to create an incident to get rid of us. They round up about 30 women, line them up across the ridge, and march them towards our police post. When they get to about 20 meters away from the police, 5 artisanals at the back start shooting at the police from behind the women. The clear intent is that a Marikana type incident occurs, that the police, in defending themselves, will clip a couple of the women in the crossfire. The police acted with extraordinary restraint, discipline, and diffused the entire situation without anyone being injured. Now, if that detachment of police had been at Marikana, South African mining history would be different. So post the event, we looked and tried, one doesn't really instantly know why, what led to this. And people asked us, so we thought we better try and unpack it and try and find out what led up to this. And we got it down to a number of things. The first is we acknowledge that we are visitors in that domain. We are there by the pleasure of the people, largely, and we need to behave as such. We're guests. Secondly, the one thing that is an unbreakable rule in Alphamin is that you do no harm to anyone else. If your life is in danger, then sure, you can defend yourself. But if the choice is let the guys overrun the facility and you get out of there, or you shoot them to stop getting over the facility, you get out of there. That's not there. It's not open for debate. And I think in addition, we've done a lot of work with the local communities. The regional politics of the area are very complex. Intertribal factions and all the rest, plus all these armed groups. They had the Interahamwe run over them, then they had the Tutsi army chasing, running over them. And it was been quite a job. But eventually we got them back. Or over a 3-year period, agreed with the communities a way to go forward. And when you used to walk around the streets of Walikali, a couple of months, a year or two ago, most people had a 1,000-mile stare. The eyes were open, the lights were not on. After signing this, I was looking at a few of the photographs, and I thought, wow, the light's on. There's a light behind these guys' eyes. So I asked a guy called Maitre Kalinda, who's one of the traditional leaders and a person of substance in that area, and I said, what do you make of this? Am I seeing things? He said, for the first time, those people have a belief that the tomorrow for their children is better than it was ever for them. And it's a consequence of what Alphamin can and will do. And I think that makes a difference. And that's my story.